So, okay, good.
Hi, my name is Stuart Berkowitz, and my wife and I, Irene and I sold our house using Bonnie and Dan Wan as our real estate agent. And our house was, and our house was in Richmond Hill. Before we chose Bonnie and Dan, we interviewed 3 real estate agents, and we felt that using the criteria that we had developed, that they were clearly the best. They were professional. Had deep insight. They had been #1 in our community, Bayview Hill, for 30 years or so, and they knew everybody involved in this industry. But we only began to appreciate how good they were until after we signed the contract and saw them operate. For example, Bonnie is besides being a real estate agent, she's a wonderful interior designer, and she was able to describe to us small projects that we could repair certain handles on the doors, or mirrors, or lights, or fix the basement. And she had all these contractors that she had great deals with who gave us incredible value, and we immediately went for that, and that was a tremendous boost to the quality of our home and its curb appeal and its appeal to the would-be buyer. Not only that, but since most of the people in our neighborhood come from Asia, and there are some bad luck numbers in Asia, our original house number was 40, but this was not a good number. So we applied to the city, who rejected us, but Bon and Danny introduced us to consultants and other people who knew the system better than we could ever know it, and they guided us through this, and we eventually got our number changed to be a nice number. I forget the number, but it was a wonderful help, and it shows the deep expertise that Bonnie and Dan Wan have in many aspects of the real estate industry. They never were too salesy. They never were too aggressive. They didn't ever lie to us, and we've become friends. I find that very unusual, because I've had 5 houses. We've had 7 real estate agents. None of them became as friends, or do we feel as warmly about as Dan and Bonnie Wan. I think of them as friends. They're very nice people. They're professionals, with the best in their field in this space, and they did a tremendous service to us, and I would fully recommend them to anybody in Bayview Hill or in a similar situation who needs to sell their home. Please consider Bonnie and Dan Wan. Thank you.